No, you are the snack taker-carer of her.
Okay, so you've done
taking care of her?
Or whatever. I don't even know what that is.
You're the host.
You're the host. Yeah.
So be prepared.
Why could I not come up with that?
Snack taking care of her.
Yeah.
Or host.
Yeah. You're the
4
host.
letters or 18 words. What would you like? All right.
Hey guys, producer Quinn here from the Not For Air podcast. I hope you're going to enjoy today's episode. It was a lot of fun to record with Scott and Allie. And I want to let you know that today's episode is brought to you by the Shamung SPCA. They're the guys who actually brought me and Benji together. And I'm going to tell the story of how that actually happened in just a bit. But first, we're going to get into some hijinks. Let's start the episode right now. We'll see you in just a bit.
Who wants to start this thing?
I'll start it.
Okay.
How's it going, guys?
Good.
Yeah?
Very good.
Yeah, good week. Nice. How was I guess we talked about it on the show a little bit. You went to Canada.
It was good.
Yeah.
I was talking to a friend yesterday, though, and she actually came up with a great idea. She said, anytime you travel with friends, you should have to fill out an application and a questionnaire, and that way you know that you're on the same page of what you want to do, what your expectations are, and how this is going to go.
I want to add to this.
Okay.
You also have to give to every employee you work with a form as well to let them know that they're okay with you leaving, because then sometimes, not saying this is you, but sometimes they leave and then a bunch of shit doesn't happen.
Oh, did anything happen while I was gone, though? Okay.
But
no,
I've
she phrased it. Did you
past.
hear how she phrased that? Did anything happen while I was gone? No, nothing happened while you were gone.
Yeah, something did happen.
You could have said, did nothing bad happen while I was gone? Then we would have thought to ourselves, oh, okay, she just assumed that everything happens because she's here. That's what I got.
I did get a text message Tuesday morning, 7:00. My phone, bing, bing.
In the morning?
Bing. I was about to punch somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, something was going on with our social. There was a spoof profile created of me, and they're so good too. Like they had the correct occupation and the picture and all that stuff. And yeah, so then all of a sudden it was our promotions director, our business manager, and the operations manager who was like, oh yeah, this fake profile has been messaging all of our listeners. I'm like, okay, like, I'm sorry. What do you want me to do? I'm on vacation right now.
Quinn, we timed that perfectly.
Yes.
I
guess something did happen.
Yeah, I wanted to be like,
Yeah.
Could you have waited till like even 9 to text me?
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah. I was less than impressed with that.
That's understandable.
Yeah, totally. So that was the only major thing.
Other than that, nice trip.
Yeah, it was.
Good.
It was.
Good.
Definitely. I'm ready for another vacation.
The Great White North.
Yeah.
Yeah, was it warm?
No, it was nice. It was just like nice. I hate that word. It was a slight chill in the air.
Like 50s, 60s?
60, low 60s, but the evenings were cool. You had to wear a sweater.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
Toronto's a little further north, obviously.
Sure.
So,
By the Great Lake.
Yeah,
I don't know which
Ontario.
one. That's the one.
Yeah.
It's such a great city, but I think they probably get way more snow than what I would care for.
Mm-hmm.
So I would never move there.
That's why it's always under construction and never not.
Yeah,
Construction's worse there than here.
probably. There was a lot of construction
That's bad.
when I was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I've come locked and loaded for this thing today.
Oh, God.
Then let's
So
go.
We have.
That could be good or bad.
We could start with the naughty, or I could ask the question about one of Allie's favorite things and the proper protocol for that get-together, okay? And then we have something dealing with superpowers. And so it really, where do you want to start?
Second one first.
Let's go
Second one
protocol.
first. Okay.
Yes.
So a question has been circulating around. What is the proper procedure if you invite someone over for wine?
Okay.
Okay. Now, should there be some sort of munchies ready to go when you have someone over for wine? Because
Yes.
whether it's wine or whether it's any other kind of beverage, maybe not a beer because a beer is very bloaty. But if you're having, let's say, a cocktail or wine,
Yeah.
you get the munchies, don't you?
Oh my gosh, I get the drunken munchies so bad.
She went right from coming
I want
over.
assorted cheeses and meats.
Yes. I need everything.
Pretzels, perhaps.
Okay, so there should always be more than just a bag of chips. If you're inviting someone over to for wine, is that either maybe not a full charcuterie board, but you should have the meats, the cheeses, the crackers?
Yeah, just some sort of snack.
Maybe
At least
one,
one of those.
a flatbread pizza from Aldi, one of the
Yes.
lowest, $5.99. Come on,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying?
course.
So those should be there.
Yes.
Okay.
Every
because
time.
The person that was asking this, that it's going around online, so they went to someone's house and it was just the wine. Now,
I'm not staying long then.
Well, she stayed long enough to get cranked because, as it turned out, she hadn't eaten before that. So it was like, oh.
Yeah.
And I don't believe there was a discussion of, I've got the wine, come on over, you bring some munchies. It wasn't like that. It was, if you're inviting me over, I should have something prepared, not major, but something.
Yes. So in this case too, if I'm invited for wine, I'm bringing more wine. So I'm bringing a bottle of wine. So now you've got a bottle, I've got a bottle.
Is that insulting? What if you're a person, what if I have the wine? I mean, I kind of wonder, like, and then you bring another wine. One of two thoughts goes through my head. Either you want to just unload that bottle and, or because it's not one that's particularly yours, or did you bring the wine that you would prefer? And then you know what I mean?
Here's my thinking on this, is that if you brought wine to my wine, I'm okay with it because the wine you brought is probably the one you like.
Yes.
And then the wine I have is probably the one I like. So I get more of what I like and I could give less of a shit about what you brought.
So it's not a matter of me having to buy the wine she likes. I just say, come on over for wine now.
Right.
I got a box.
Yes. And also, you're right. And plus, like, I'm probably going to drink more wine than what you're socially going to acceptably give me.
Yeah.
Okay, and that brings us back to the snacks. Have them on hand.
Yes, totally.
Okay. All right.
And I'm not bringing snacks unless you tell me to bring snacks. But I'm always going to.
But you're expecting snacks to be there when you get
Yes.
there.
That's where it's at. You're unless it's the conversation. Hey, girl, it'd be like this. Hey, why am I on a phone with a cord? Like it's the 1990s. Hey, you coming over for wine tonight? All right, you bring the snacks. I'll bring the or I've got the wine and all that. If that conversation happens, all right.
Or hey, should we stop or should we order something or what? No, you are the snack taker carer of her.
Okay, so you've done
taking care of her
or whatever. I don't even know what that
You're the host.
You're the host. Yeah.
So be prepared.
Why could I not come up with that?
Snack
Taker
carer of her.
Yeah.
Or host.
Yeah. You're the
4
host.
letters or 18 words? What would you like? All right. Thank you for that. I kind of knew the answer, but I wanted to find out like what you expect when you and your friends are together doing.
Yes.
Hey guys, it's producer Quinn from the Not For Air podcast. I hope you're enjoying the episode so far. Today's episode is brought to you by the Chemung SPCA, and I want to tell you a little bit about them because they're the reason that Benji and I are together. He's right over here. Drinking his water. I'm recording. When we were in the middle of the pandemic, I decided to get a dog. So I do a Google search. And the first thing that comes up is the Chemung SPCA website. That's where I go and I find a couple of dogs that were available for adoption. I go scroll through, see which ones seemed like a nice fit for me. And actually, the one I picked wasn't Benji. So after filling out a very easy to do application for a dog that I didn't end up getting, they called me back and said, hey, we don't have that dog anymore, but we do have this dog. We think it'll be a good fit for you. And so that dog happened to be Benji. And I looked at the photo, and he had a goofy, dumb look on his face with a big cone around his neck because he had just been neutered a couple days before. So they asked me if I wanted to come and meet him, and I said, you know what, let's do it. So a couple of days later, I meet him. We have a little meet and greet session where you just get to hang out, ask any questions, get all the information on the dogs and things like that. So after, meeting him for about 5 minutes or so, I decided, you know what, let's do this. I'm going to sign whatever I need to sign to get him and take him home. And that's that. The great thing about the SPCA is that they have so many informed people there on their staff. All I did was, call them or email them with any questions that I had about the adoption process or, any kind of recommendations on how to take care of the dog. Now it's almost been 2 years and we cannot be happier to have found each other. So if you're thinking about adopting from the SPCA, make sure to go check out their website, chemungspca.org/adopt. And the process is super simple and they're willing to help out any questions you have. So go check them out.
Usually I say no pain, no gain, but not in this case. Oh my gosh, my booty was hurting. I have been talking about this for months. My sciatic nerve has just been on fire and I couldn't figure out, well, how do I fix this? And that's when I discovered Horsehead's Acupuncture and decided I'm going to give it a try. I didn't even feel the needles whatsoever. Now, you might not have sciatic issues, but if you have muscle pain, anxiety, even depression, acupuncture can treat all of that. If this is speaking to you and you want to give acupuncture a try, then text the word ACU, ACU, to the number you know so well, 71231, to see how you can get a discount on your first treatment, whether it's acupuncture, cupping, or massage. Robert from Horseheads Acupuncture spent about 2 hours with me, not only going over my treatment, cupping, and massage. He was ready to get to the root of the problem. If that's how you are feeling right now, you just want to get to the root of the problem, then try Horseheads Acupuncture right in Hanover Square and text the word ACU, ACU, to 71231.
Would you like the superhero or the superpower thing, or would you like the naughty?
Let's do superpower and then end with the naughty.
Oh, I knew you were going to want to end with the
Yeah.
naughty.
This is like foreplay.
Yeah, yes.
All right.
Absolutely.
So this question's going around too now. So, and it was over the weekend on Facebook that started to pop up. And actually it stems off with what Mark Zuckerberg, that jujitsu thing that he won and all that.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, didn't know that was
Who
in
knew?
his portfolio.
Not surprised, though.
Brazilian,
His wheelhouse?
Brazilian jiu-jitsu, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah, so it was special.
As opposed to Peruvian?
Yeah, a little different. Do you have a surprise superpower? And it doesn't have to be like you can fly or anything. It's just almost either a weird talent or a superpower that you have that maybe a lot of people aren't necessarily aware of.
Besides farting on command?
Well, that's impressive.
That one is probably the one I would say for you.
Do I have a superhero talent? My only thing I have is the thing that I do with my tongue that's really loud. It's
I can't. It's like
there.
It's not as loud, yeah. Oh my God.
I know.
That's impressive.
She should be in the military giving signals out like...
That's
I'm pretty
the
sure
only thing
she's
I
calling.
got.
I'm pretty sure she's calling killer whales with that.
I wish I had
Who's
something.
Aquaman?
Yeah, right.
I wish I had something way cooler. Even if it was like, oh, I'm an excellent diver. If I was an excellent diver, I
Could
would
be your
love,
superpower.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would love to just pull
Is
that
this
out.
turning into, instead of superpower, useless skills?
Well,
Is that what
yeah,
this is
kinda.
becoming?
I think
It
that
really
kind of
is.
like,
Okay.
yeah, because I think that if we're swimming, I go to a friend's house over the summertime, and then all of a sudden, I just get up from my towel, strut over, and then, boop, and they're like, 10 out of 10.
I thought she was going to do the mouth noise. Again.
I know,
I was
me
so
too.
looking
Oh,
forward
no.
to that.
I don't
My-
have any skills.
My useless I can vibrate my eyes.
What?
Oh, my brother
Yeah, yeah.
can.
How does
It's
that
hard.
work?
You have to look really close, but I just... It
What-
just,
what are they-
it just shakes sideways.
Oh man.
Yeah, how do you do
Let me see
that?
if the camera will pick it up. I'm not sure.
I lean right in there.
I don't know.
Wait, come over here.
I'll just sit here, keep you all company.
Oh my God, how do you do
So
that?
you
I'll go
did
to
do
Scott.
it.
I'll go to Scott.
Okay. Let me.
Put his readers
Yeah,
on.
I'm ready. Oh, you're creepy. Oh my
I know,
God.
how do you do
That's
that?
creepy.
I saw someone at my school do it in elementary school, and then I just went, nah, and I just did it. I don't know. I just saw it happen, and my muscles and my eyeballs just did it.
I don't know that you've ever been in a particularly heated quarrel with a significant other, but do your eyes naturally do that when that happens? Like, do you have like, that's like murder eyes.
That's when I go see blinding rage, and my eyes start vibrating,
Yeah,
and then
like,
lasers come out.
Oh my gosh.
While I'm trying, they just feel dry.
Well, another reason you have to watch this on YouTube. You
They feel
have to,
extremely dry.
You have to watch this on YouTube.
Are they vibrating? Anybody?
No. You look like an insane
Yes,
person.
you really do. You really. If you can
This is
do that with the mouth noise at the same time, we're gonna think you're a psychopath. Come on,
I can't.
come on, see if you can do it. Ah!
No, because
That's like a
That's the thumbnail.
I need to have that room. I can't do it because
Pulls it away from the tongue.
do it again. Do it with the face.
No, I need to be able to move my mouth. I can't do it. Oh my gosh! Or people who can flip their eyelids.
Oh,
How?
no,
Oh
that's
my God.
brutal.
I can
always-
cross one eye. You ever seen that? Like when you cross
Oh,
your
yes,
eyes, but only
yeah,
one of them crosses.
yeah.
Wait, look
Like
at
this?
me. Oh my God, look at you.
How you
These are
doing,
the
everybody?
dumbest
I don't know if
superpowers.
it's working, but
And then what was the thing? One of my girlfriends used to be able to put all of her
my brother
fingers-
he can shove his thumb behind his hand.
Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
look at
just
my
grab-
hand.
pull
Look
it
at my
back.
Look at my hand.
No.
Freak.
Yep,
Just kidding,
no.
Shane.
No, but can you guys do that where all your fingers
You're
go
trying to
over?
spell blood like the remember that?
Can you do this?
Yes.
Oh yeah, hey, live long.
All
Live
right.
long and prosper.
Yep. Hey, that was good. You didn't say may the force be with you. Holy shit.
I wouldn't. I know my differences of nerds.
Okay.
You almost were going to say the two names, and we were worried you were going to mess them up.
That would have been great.
What are they called? What are the two shows?
Star
Movies?
Trek and Star Wars.
There we go.
Yeah.
We're good. We're good.
No,
She's on
no,
it.
I'm fine.
Just testing her.
Which one has a Vulcan?
Star Trek.
Ooh.
All right. Okay.
All right, the Force?
Which has an Admiral Akbar?
Star Wars. Star Trek.
Wrong.
Oh, okay. All right.
There's a lot of admirals in Star Trek, but not an Akbar.
I can only
There's
get
only one Akbar.
That's right.
I can only get so nerdy.
She did pretty good though. Those
That
were like
was
quick
good.
I mean, those were
It
like
was
two
good.
questions. That wasn't that great, guys.
What about real quick though? But still staying on the superpower thing. If you could have one superpower, what would it be?
Oh, okay.
A real superpower?
A
like,
real superpower.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what mine would
Then I want to be invisible.
Yeah, I knew you, perv.
be. Yeah.
I knew you were gonna say that.
It fits her perfectly.
Yeah.
She's like,
And
anybody
I
know,
wanna know.
Allie? You know why you wouldn't be invisible? Because you'd be the invisible woman in the
Snickering.
room and you'd shit your pants over in a corner and we'd be like, Allie's been here
Oh
the
my
whole
God.
time.
Farting. That's your one weakness.
Yes, that's your kryptonite, the fart.
Speaking
She'd
of.
be in the corner of the room. We would be, hey, Quinn, did you hear that about Allie? And she's in the corner of the room. All of a sudden,
A brown puff.
Allie, a brown puff.
Speaking of, guess what happened? So I get home from Toronto and my neighbor was like, well, we had a little situation. And I was like, what happened? So she was watching my dog and I thought, oh no, Junior bit somebody.
Oh.
It's not below him to do it. So he did nip at Gavin once.
junior superpower, he's grumpy.
Yeah, he is super grumpy. So so my dog walker was walking down the street and she said there was this older guy. He lives kind of up on a hill. Older guy was bringing in groceries. He lost his balance and fell like into the road. So she's like, hold on, we're coming. So she's running, tries to get him up. He like falls again. Anyway, in the process of this, he shits his pants.
Oh,
Wait, it gets even better. She's like, not just like everywhere. And she said poop is coming out of the bottom of his pant cuff. So, here's what
Don't tell me Junior ate it. No. No. And you let him kiss you.
he doesn't really. I want him to kiss me, but he does. So then,
got rejected by your own dog. You would rather eat poop than kiss you.
that's true.
Junior
So-
ate an old man's turds.
Yes, but hold on.
I feel
it gets-
so bad for the man, but that shit's funny.
it gets better. So she gets him in the house, and all is fine.
He's
She's-
okay.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
fine.
okay, good.
Junior or the old man?
The old man.
Oh.
Well, Junior is an old man, but the old man.
Well, yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
well, yeah.
So then the guy comes.
You have
I'm
the
sorry.
grossest dog.
I do. So then Junior and I are going for a walk the next day, and he stops in front of the house. I know which house it is. He stops in front of the house. He freaking
I know what's coming.
eats it again.
Oh, my God.
I know. I didn't know what he was doing, and then all of a sudden he was like,
Well, I mean, if you had a good night at the buffet, go back for seconds, I guess. That is so gross.
Well,
do you know, not to bring it down because this is humorous and all, not really. It's really awful. Do you know that guy probably could have, you shit your pants when you die, right?
Oh my god.
You can.
Well, I saw him the next day, so he's still alive.
Well, yeah, but could have been, I mean, did they take him to the hospital to check him out or anything?
I guess his son comes to check on him every once in a blue, but
I mean, could have been,
hopefully that fucking day.
could have been a heart attack.
Well,
I mean,
That's true.
so here's the thing. My neighbor, the dog walker, she said that he wants to go into a nursing home, but nobody will take his dogs. And they're like, the nursing home won't let the dogs come with
well,
him.
yeah.
So that's why he won't leave. Like, he knows he needs to leave, but he won't.
Oh.
I know it is really sad.
All right, well, let's go back to Scott's superpower so
Yeah,
we can get
yeah.
the mood
Oh,
back up.
wow. Well, yeah, that's
What would you do?
Do you have one?
about the only thing. Let's see. I can do eyebrow thing.
No.
No.
Super, like actual superpower. What do you want?
You're not asking me about what my superpower.
I guess if you have
you
one,
just all avoided me on that one.
go for it.
Do you have a superpower?
No, I mean I can do weird things like I can, move the eyebrows around, give you
The
facial
Jack
expressions.
Black.
But
You
that,
can do the Jack
Oh,
Black.
I wish I could do that.
Yeah, I can do one eyebrow, kind of.
probably the impressions is my only superpower. I might be able to get somebody on the phone and fake them out for a couple seconds.
Okay.
That's about it.
Okay.
I think so.
Because there's a variety of
Then
them.
what superpower do you want?
I want to fly.
Mm-hmm.
I just want
Why?
to fly because it seems faster. Like if I had to go somewhere, let's say I had to go to Buffalo,
Yep.
wouldn't I be there in about 2 minutes?
So it's more convenience than anything.
Yes.
See, I can top Scott's by a little bit. I don't want to fly. I want to teleport.
Oh,
that would be
Bam,
nice.
bam,
Yeah,
bam.
that'd be cool too.
Cross that pond. See you later. Goodbye, Delta. Cancel that credit card, so I don't need those points anymore.
I'm kind of hoping
over.
that technology eventually brings itself on.
Oh, yeah, but I want me to
we
do
have it. But
I want
used
to be
to
like, boom.
I used to say that I wanted the superpower to just click my fingers and then all of my makeup would be on. And I wouldn't have to do it all the time.
it's kind
So
of
you
cool
want to
though.
teleport makeup on and off your face.
Yeah, it's kind of cool though.
Bam.
Yeah. I mean, since your invisibility cloak is not working because we knew you just farted in the corner.
That's right.
Well, I want the invisibility thing too, so I can hear if anybody's shit talking me, and hear.
No,
The
when
only
just
shitting
want-
that's happening is you.
You just want all the gossip.
I do.
You want to be.
Get all the gossip anyway.
You,
so what's
that's
the
true. She
point?
does. Yeah, you don't even need invisibility.
The other day, somebody told me their whole life story, and she goes, "I'm sorry, I don't even know why I'm telling your whole life story." And my friend next to me goes, "Everyone does this to her. Everyone tells their life story to Allie. It's crazy. Like, it's a gift, guys.
People just come to you.
Yeah, it's awesome. Okay, end with the naughty.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy. All right.
There
All
we
right.
go.
You're gonna love this one.
I bet I am.
Have you heard of the new restaurant that is opened in London? And I'm wondering if it will probably only come to like a Manhattan.
All roast beef sandwiches.
No, you're not far off.
Quinn's face.
It's London's first sex restaurant, and they put a huge dildo in this woman's pasta. It's a sex-themed restaurant.
I love it because every bachelorette party I've thrown, I love making my very first bachelorette party when I was 18 years old. It was my friend Emily, and it was pasta salad, but with penis pasta.
Oh, sure. You can buy that.
I love the idea of eating.
Penis pasta.
All right, let's analyze this for a minute. So it's this bistro, and it's a heavily sexually themed, everything. There's dildos all over the wall. I'll read you a
shot
couple
glasses,
I'll read you a
dildo
couple
glasses.
things. Yeah, it's the first sex restaurant. It's called Naked Soho, and it's in London. Let me give you some details. They said, if I told you that my spaghetti bolognese had a pair of testicles on it,
Bonares.
you'd most probably think I was on something, but it does. So everything's themed sex. Now, other than a bachelorette party, is this ever appropriate? I mean, you can't take a first date there because holy hell, that's the last date.
No, but I think that it would be a really fun date, and then that leads to conversations, and then you go home and continue that fun.
What's the conversation? Are you hung like that dong that was in my pasta? I mean, what?
No, you're just like, it's giggly, it's fun, it's lighthearted. It just puts you in that mood.
Quinn, do you feel more people would be uncomfortable? Listen, there is going to obviously be a clientele. I mean, bachelorette parties, but
Allie Payne over here.
right. I mean, I could see a couple going there if they wanted to spice
Not a
up
first
night.
date.
Not a first date.
Not a first
Well, that's
date.
what I was getting at. A
You
first
gotta,
date.
you got to
would be that.
know how comfortable that person is. If they're like you, like weird like you, and then maybe you'll go. But that's other than bachelorette parties, I don't know.
I think I would be too uncomfortable to actually eat a meal in there.
I think I know why. Because I've spent many a years drinking glasses out of penis.
Drinking glasses.
Using drinking glasses that are in the shape of penises that I've been
Okay,
drinking
thank you for
out of.
clarifying because
Yeah.
that was confusing.
I'm sorry. I don't know
Yes.
what's with my words today. I end up getting home late last night, so I'm a little. Anyway, so
Oh, were you at Naked Soho?
Yeah.
no,
Were you drinking out of penis glasses?
not even close. But because I have 4 years have been drinking out of glasses in the shape of penises, I have eaten penis cake. I can't even tell you how many times in my life. So to do this
Cock cake.
doesn't seem like a big deal.
Would it
And
be?
I'm very comfortable with sexuality.
Well, sure, but okay. I'll just ask it like this: your significant other, would they be comfortable going to a place like
way
this?
Zach would be. There's no way. I've never met the guy. There's that I know for sure.
His reaction was the best. I've
There's
ever
no
heard.
way. Unless there's a bird or a museum of history of cocks in there, it ain't happening.
Tell him it's the Museum of
If
Sex.
there's a dick history in there, then maybe he might.
oh
But
my God. Do you know they have a museum of sex in New York City?
I'm not surprised.
That would be so great if they had a wall of dildos and then they had like the history of sex on the menu. This is a great idea.
So
Quinn.
I do have a question about this
I'd like
restaurant.
to have my half of the money, please.
About the sex Soho here. Do you think when the waitress has her notepad out and she's writing down the order, she's taking dictation?
Oh my god.
on that note.
Really? That's where
No,
you're
that was
ending?
good. It was
Oh,
good.
all right. Well,
I figured we'd end
Was
on a high note.
I wasn't even sure it was
note.
I'm here all day, folks.
Oh no.
Try the dick tips.